Hello everyone and welcome to Checkpoint. I'm really excited to be here before you again today. And you know how we roll at Checkpoint. I always start by saying thank you, and thank you again for all that you do for us here at Checkpoint. Thank you for your likes, thank you for your comments, thank you for your shares, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Now, because of all that you do, our message is reaching a wider audience, and for this I am indeed very, very grateful. All right, it's another time with Checkpoint, and it's your host, Dr. Ifeoma Eze. I'd like us to go ahead and share this link to our friends, our relations, our associates, our neighbors. Let everyone know that it is time for Checkpoint. I can't wait to share with you what I have for you today, and I know that by the time you get it, you will be so delighted. It's something that is going to help you and make you a better version of yourself. Remember that at Checkpoint, we always have a goal, and our goal is to equip you, edify you, and empower you with information that helps you to become a better version of yourself. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and let everyone know that Checkpoint is on right now, and I can't wait to share with you what I have for you today. Until you do that, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after the break. All right, welcome back to Checkpoint. Now today on Checkpoint, my topic is simple. I'll be sharing with you techniques for time management. Now, have you ever wondered how much time people who are very smart, intelligent, creative, and innovative have? Have you sat down to tell yourself that is it not the same 24 hours that you have that other people who are trailblazers, pace setters, who are shattering glass ceilings everywhere, that they also have? So that tells you that this is something that you might not be doing well, and that could be lack of time management. Now, time management will help you in so many ways. It will help you to make better decisions because you are able to prioritize your time. It will also help you to maintain a healthy balance in life. Time management will help you to prevent burnout because you will be able to apportion your energy where it matters the most. Time management will really help you to in your professional life, in your personal life, and it will help you to manage your goals effectively. One other thing that time management will do for you is that it gives you the ability to focus on what truly matters in life. So you are not putting in your energy everywhere. You're not even using your time without aim. You are using your time intentionally and deliberately in order to achieve what needs to be achieved. With proper time management, you are headed to a very consistent life that will eventually give you the kind of success that you need, because there'll be increase in productivity and there'll be reduction in stress. I'd like to share with you the techniques for time management, because I believe in my heart that when you get these techniques right, you'll be able to achieve more. See, the people who are great innovators, people who are great inventors, they didn't have more time than you did. All right, people who are high achievers don't have more time than you have. The issue is this: while they are able to utilize their time properly and prioritize the tasks that eventually help them achieve their goals, you are not able to do yours for, well, reasons that make sense to you. So today I'll be sharing with you techniques that will help you to manage your time well, and when you begin to employ these techniques, they would greatly help to make you a better person, help you achieve your dreams, help you meet up with targets, help you to avoid crash programs, and so many other aspects of life. See, God lives in eternity, but man lives in time. And because man lives in time, man has a limited time to be able to achieve the vision that eternity has given to us. See, God lives in eternity, but he understands that whatever dream or vision or purpose that he has given to you has to be done within time. But now, not everybody is able to maximize time. Let me tell you one particular scripture that really touches my heart whenever I remember it, So God said to Joshua, you are old, and you would think that the God of all flesh, the God who created the entire universe and every human being in it, should have done something about Joshua being old. See, Joshua had many more assignments to do, many more purposes to accomplish, but he had run out of time. Do you know how terrible it is for you to run out of time in life? Let me pray for you. Let me just pray for you from my heart. May you not run out of time for God's purposes concerning your life. May you not run out of time for the things that God has ordained for you to do and accomplish in this life. May you not run out of time. It is my prayer that I too will not run out of time. And when we run out of time, it simply means that we had time, but we did not maximize that time very, very well. So I'll be sharing with you strategies, life practicable strategies that when you begin to employ them, you will discover that you'll be able to manage your time better, whether it be your professional time, whether it be your personal time, whether it be the time that you want to use to meet up with a task or something. By the time you begin to apply these techniques I'll be sharing with you, you'll be able to do so much in so little a time. Honestly, I'll try to be very humble and honest about it, because I know that I wouldn't say that this is all I would plan to achieve at my exact age, but I would tell you of a truth that God has truly helped me in so little a time. At the age I am, I've been able to achieve a lot. And not comparing myself with anybody, I would honestly say that for somebody of my age now, I've been able to achieve quite a lot. It's a lot. It shows that much time has not been wasted. Now, I will attribute number one to God who has helped me, but secondly, I also attribute it to time management, having this sense of urgency, knowing that time does not wait for any man, knowing that that thing you want to do tomorrow, the best time to do it is today. Many people say, if we had done this 20 years ago, it would have been nice. But listen to me, the best time to do that thing you are wishing you did before is today. Today is the best time. For some of us out there who are always thinking that time will always be on your side, that you always have time to do everything, listen to me, you are getting older. In fact, every time a newborn baby begins to call your name, begins to call you auntie or uncle, just let it help you know that you are getting older. As that baby is growing, you too are getting older. So we need to understand the principles of time management, the techniques involved, and apply it properly. So are you ready to hear the techniques I want to share with you today? All right, let's dig in. So number one technique of time management that you need to practice very diligently is that you have to tackle the most important task first. You have to tackle the most important task first. I know that there are times when it seems like you have so many things to do all at the same time, right? And then you would look at them and say, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do this. But see, if you can settle down and start your day by focusing on your biggest and most challenging tasks, the ones that you know will make much more impact. If you start with those bigger ones first, you'll discover that it is easier down the line, because the more time you spend doing a particular thing, the more tired you get, right? It makes sense. So instead of saying, let me do the small ones, by the time before you get to the big one, you won't have the energy to be able to touch that big one. So what happens is that you begin to get tired. But if you start with the bigger ones, the small ones will be like a walkover. You'll be able to achieve them more easily. Now, number two, technique for you to manage your time is that you have to set clear priorities. Maybe that should have been number one, right? Set clear priorities. Tell yourself, among all of these things that I want to do, which one is the most important? Which one should come next? Which one should come never? Let me say this again. Among all the things that you have to do, which one should come first? Which one should come next? Which one should come never? Because if you don't prioritize, you will not be very intentional about your use of time. So you have to identify your most important tasks by prioritizing them and putting them in categories, all right? Place them based on the long-term effects or the long-term impact on your goals, on your vision, on your dreams, on your purpose. And when you are able to figure that out, then and only then will you be able to prioritize. So let me ask you right now, among all the things that you want to do tomorrow, which one is the most important? Which one will have more impact in what you want to do? So which of these things should be done first, which should be done next, and which one should be done never? So you have to prioritize in that order. So number 3 technique for you to manage your time properly is something I've learned over time. It's called like the Pareto principle. Now the Pareto principle is the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule simply says that 20% of your activities will eventually yield 80% of the results that you want. So you have to sit back and identify for yourself, which of the 20% activities do I need to engage in order to get the 80% result that I need to achieve. In fact, when the Pareto principle came up, it focused on people, right? Like 20% of people in every organization do 80% of the work. So in the same way, in your personal life, in your professional life, you need to figure out for yourself, what is the 20% activity that I have to do, that I don't have to do everything, right? The 20% activity I have to do in order to get 80% result. And when you find that out, please focus on that 20%, do it with all your might, pay real attention to it, and then it will give you the result that you have always required. All right, let me share with you number four technique for time management that you need to employ is that you have to break your tasks into smaller steps. Break all your tasks, everything you want to do, just break it into smaller steps, because large, overwhelming tasks can be broken down into smaller, more manageable tasks. And when you do these things, it is easier for you to start them and it is easier for you to complete them. I know there is a bulk of work you have to do, but inside that bulk of work, you can just systematically break them down into little principles, little steps to take. And when you do this, you'll be able to achieve your dream. You'll be able to achieve the vision that you have set out for yourself. All right, so number 5 point, or number 5 technique for time management is that you have to plan your day in advance. Some people keep a to-do list. I do keep a to-do list. So I don't know, whatever works for you, but try to plan your day in advance. Tell yourself that tomorrow, maybe the evening of today, you can say by tomorrow, I plan to do this, I plan to do that. And what it does for you is that it helps you to hit the ground running the next day, because you already know the things that you have intended to do. When you have a to-do list, when you plan your day ahead, it helps you to be focused, it helps you to be more directed, all right? It gives you guidance of some sort, and distraction becomes a non-issue, because you know what you want to do. When distraction takes a hold of you, is especially when you don't even know what you want to do with yourself. So it becomes a big issue. But when you are focused, when you are clear what you want to achieve tomorrow, what you want to achieve the day after tomorrow, and when you wake up in the morning, you have that sense of urgency. If this is something I've had for years, you know, the sense of urgency, telling myself that this thing has to be done now. You know, if I don't do this now, something will get wrong, something gets spoiled. And that sense of urgency keeps you on your toes and keeps you focused also, and helps you to achieve the dreams that you have set out for yourself. So please plan your day ahead. If someone will say, oh, don't worry, I'm just gonna sleep, when I wake up in the morning, I will start from there. Some days you can do that because maybe you were tired, maybe you were stressed out, but it doesn't matter. No matter what it is, start every day early in the morning, knowing exactly what you want to achieve in that day. If you know what you want to do, what you are not supposed to do will not stop you. Does that make sense to you? All right, please let me know in the comment section which of the techniques you have practiced, which of them works the most for you, and most importantly, if there is any technique you think I have not mentioned, please go ahead and mention it in the comment section. I would like to read from you, and I'd like to learn from you, because you know we learn every day, and the 21st century illiterate is the one who has refused to learn, relearn, and unlearn. All right, so number 6 technique for time management is what we call, you have to practice the ABCD E method. You have to practice the A, B, C, D, E method. Oh, don't worry. I'm not taking you back to nursery school, all right? I'm not taking you back to nursery rhymes. I just said that you have to practice the A, B, C, D, E method for time management. In practicing the A, B, C, D, E method for time management, what you do is that you have to assign priorities to your task. So, A, you call them the must-do tasks. This means that these are the tasks that you must do. B, you call them important tasks. They are important, but it's not, I must not do them, right? So that are the tasks that are categorized into category B. Now for the C, nice to do tasks. So these tasks, it will be nice if I do them, but it is not a must that I must do them, and they are not even very important. Now you categorize, make the fourth categorization for D. And D are tasks that you have to delegate. So they are things to be done, but I don't have to be the one to do them. Somebody else can comfortably do them. So these are tasks to delegate, maybe to an assistant, maybe to a colleague, maybe to a friend or family. Just tell them, please help me handle this, because you know that anybody can actually handle this. And then E, categorization are the tasks that you have to eliminate. They are not even necessary. They are not useful. You thought they were things you needed to do, but at the end of the day, they are not serving any purpose for you. So these are the tasks that you just have to eliminate out of your life. So A, B, C, D, E. I said A are must do tasks. B are important tasks. C are nice to do tasks. D are tasks that you have to delegate. And E, just eliminate them. All right, so let's talk about number 7. Number 7 way through which you can technique that can help you for time management is that you have to create a sense of urgency. I think I've already mentioned this already. Now, in creating a sense of urgency, you have to approach your tasks with a sense of urgency and importance. Tell yourself, this is so important. This is very, very necessary. This I have to do this, and I have to do it in time. You know, I don't have all the time to do it. And let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth that in fact, if this is what you hear from me today, it will be beneficial to you. You don't have eternity to achieve a vision that has been given to you in time. Let me say it again. You don't have eternity to achieve a vision that has been given to you in time. There is time for everything. Imagine if the person who created the typewriter could not create it when he created it or when she created it. What do you think will happen now? It would have gone into oblivion. Of course, it has eventually gone into oblivion, but it wouldn't have even seen the light of day. So what I'm trying to tell you is this: when you have a vision, when you have a purpose in your heart, go ahead and do it. Do it irrespective of your fears. All right? Do it afraid. If you must sing that song, sing it afraid. If you must write that book, write it afraid. If you must pursue that vision, pursue it afraid. If you must start a new business, start that new business afraid. Do it afraid. It doesn't matter what the challenges are. It doesn't matter what the difficulties are. Just go ahead and do it and show up. Tell yourself it is urgent. The master's task is urgent. The thing that the master needs is urgent. The thing that vision I have to execute or implement is urgent. All right, so always have this sense of urgency. It will greatly help you. All right, let's talk about another one, another technique for your time management, and that is how to develop a routine. All right, in developing a routine, what you simply do is that you're able to establish a habit. All right, you're able to establish daily habits that help you to achieve the things that you really want to achieve. They help you to streamline your activities for the day. They help you to reduce your level of fatigue. All right, they help you to keep focus. So develop a routine, what you do before the next. All right, so for some people, you just wake up in the morning, you have to ease yourself first, then you come back to bed, then you pray, and after praying you meditate and read some self-help books or personal books of the Bible or other things, that materials that can really boost you up physically, spiritually, and mentally, you know. And when you've done this, you can now go exercise and then take a shower and then go about your business for the day. See, listen to me, there is no hard and fast rule about it. You have to choose what your own daily routine is. All right, so number 9, I'm sure you saw this coming: avoid procrastination. All right, so whenever we talk about time management, I know that we always talk about avoiding procrastination. You see, let me say the truth, every one of us is procrastinating in one thing or the other. No matter how fast it is that we are moving in life, we all fall into this problem of procrastinating. But let me tell you this, the longer you delay, the harder the tasks become. The longer you delay, the harder any task becomes. So what do you have to do? Take action immediately. Even if it's a small step towards a big task, take action. Take action and build momentum towards it. I know it's difficult not to procrastinate, you know. There are many other things demanding for your attention all at the same time. But if you can overpower the power of procrastination, you will be able to achieve so much in time. Listen to me, God who gave us 24 hours knows that he has given us enough time to become all that we want to be. But you know the problem, let me just watch a little movie and leave what I'm supposed to do. Let me just sleep a little, let me just rest a little. See, listen to me, whether you procrastinate or not, time will go. Tick, tick, says the clock. Whatever you have to do, do it quick. See, whether you are working towards it or not, time is going, and time is not waiting for any man. See, time, in fact, there's a particular radio station in Abia State that used to sing, time na money, oh, time na money. So time is money, time is going. Every time you're gisting away, time is going. Every time you're on social media, just scrolling through the screens and looking at what other people are doing with their life, time is going. Anytime you're watching that movie you don't have any business watching while others are making money out there in the field, time is going. Anytime you are busy putting your nose in other people's business and not minding your own business, hey, time is going. So the question is this: what are you are you doing with your time? How well are you using your time? Because time is going. Avoid procrastination. That thing you want to do tomorrow, do it today. That thing you want to do next week, do it today. Start it now. I know the grants are not level, things are not okay, but start it now. Stop saying I will do it later, I will do it later, I will do it later. Time waits for no man. Time waits for no man. Ask everybody who has gotten old and they are close to their deathbed. One thing they will tell you is that they have regrets of things they should have done that they left undone. So avoid procrastination. And number 10, the last I'll be sharing with you today, is that you have to delegate whenever possible. Delegate whenever possible. See, whenever you have the chance, whenever you have the opportunity, whenever you have the ability, whenever there is a possibility of delegating, if somebody else can ever do that, please allow somebody else to do it. I didn't learn this on time. You know, I was youthful, I was young, I burnt myself out at so many points, at so many areas, because I kept doing things that other people could do. But with growth and maturity, I understood that what other people can do, I don't have any business doing it. I should focus my energy and my attention on what only I can do. So focus on the tasks that only you can do and delegate less critical tasks to free up time so that you can have time for more important activities. There are important activities that are targeted towards your rising, towards your achievement of goals. Focus on those ones and make it good. All right, so these are all I wanted to share with you today on Checkpoint. Until I come your way again, keep making a positive, indelible mark in the lives of people and on the sands of time. I love you so very much. Bye-bye for now. Mwah. everyone. I hope you were blessed by that message. All right, so I want you to just go ahead and support us. If you are led, go ahead and just sow into the account right on the screen. And I know that as you do that, God will bless you big time. Because of the seeds you are sowing, you'll be able to reach a wider audience on different platforms. So please do well to sow that seed, and God will bless you. Love you.